Okay, so back to our wonderful book and our wonderful woman, Brianna Wiest. We are going to continue the questions. And this month's question, or this episode's question, is if you didn't have to work anymore, what would you do with your days? Now, I mean, I'll
You
admit I
always get
cheated.
stumped.
I know, eh? It's like, "Ooh, what do you do?" I'll admit I cheated before we started our episode and I read that question. So I did have a little bit of time to like think about it. And I guess what was really interesting is I thought, okay, what like if I didn't have to work, like I don't really feel like what I do to earn money is like this heavy duty, oh my God, I gotta go to work, I gotta do the 9 to 5, I gotta do the thing, right?
Yeah.
I don't view it that way, so it's not to me like something I would get rid of. Um like if somebody said stop coaching, I'd be like, well, why? I really enjoy it. I really like my
Right.
clients. I love helping people. Why would I want to stop doing that? It's like it fills me with joy. It's very selfish, but it does fills me with joy. And I love doing what I do. So I don't think I would actually do that. Now, if the question said, um, you know, if you had, gazillions of dollars, what would you do with your days? That might be a different answer. That might be a different answer. Not from the standpoint that I don't think I would give up doing what I'm doing because, like I said, I really love it. But I think it would just expand where and how I would do it, right?
Mhm.
That the money factor would expand on that. But in all honesty, I pretty much live. I'm very blessed. I live a very good life. I do lots of things. I have a wonderful family. I don't think I would really change anything. I really don't. So
So
that's my
I'm
answer.
a little different because I do have my coaching business, but I also have another job, an 8 to 5 job, and which I'm recalculating in my brain anyways. So this question made me think because my goal is to end this 8 to 5 job or go part-time or do something. Because I was just like you, Tracy E, coaching it and spending time with these women is like uplifting. Like it
Hmm.
to me, it feeds my soul. But I also want to, um, I did this when I lived in Wisconsin during COVID. Um, I want to volunteer. I want to give back. And there's a couple different places that I've looked into. One of them will be when I come back down to look into for that because um, I think being able to offer our services, I don't care how little it is, whether it's one day a week for an hour or something, is giving back for all the blessings that we've gotten, ourselves. So that's something I want to incorporate and more into my life is doing some form of volunteer work. There's a couple different avenues I want to go, and I'll have to see which one fits best for me. And then there were things that I've always wanted to like get involved in a book club or something like that. And there's one here in this vicinity that I live in, and I never get involved into it. And that reason, and you're gonna look at me like I love to read, but sometimes when I listen to the way people pull a book apart, I'm like, I never thought, where did they get that idea? I never. So I think it's sometimes I think like, oh, I could never do that. So when I think, oh, I can never do that, I'm like, darn it. that means I gotta go and try it. So that would be like do something like some form, something like that.
Mm,
Yeah,
Stacy, do you?
I'm along the same lines. Like, I think we've created these lives that fulfill us and
mm,
that, like y'all said, blessed, gratitude, everything. And,
mhm.
people around me go, when are you're going to retire? And it's like, I don't see my job as that type of job where
Right.
it's bothersome. It gives me energy. Exactly what
Mm.
you guys are saying. It gives me purpose. I love it. So I can't see my day. Maybe I might pull back a bit, but I get to travel. I get to do all the stuff I want to do right now. So what's the question if you got rid of your job?
No,
Yeah,
if you didn't have to work.
If you
yeah, if you
didn't have
didn't
to
have to
work.
work anymore, what
Yep.
would you do
Okay.
with your days?
Okay. So I don't think I really work. I
Yeah,
don't use
Yeah.
that word for
Yes.
what I
yeah,
do. If
Yeah.
yeah,
anything, on the agency side, probably I would probably pull back a little bit more because it's a little more technical. But other than that, I'm quite
Yep.
happy to. I think it's because we don't see it as work.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is why I think these questions are so great
Yeah.
because they really get you to reflect on what your life actually looks like. It's like, what
Right.
does it actually look like right now that, I mean, some people might read that question and go, "Oh my God, if I didn't have my 9 to 5, this is what I'd be doing. I'd be doing this and this and this." And there'd be a laundry list of things, which is also awesome, right?
Yeah.
Like, I
Yeah.
mean, it's
Yeah.
wonderful to have to grow into that. But yeah, I mean, I just really, like you ladies, I just feel so totally blessed that I look at that question and go, really, this question doesn't apply to me. Sorry.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm doing what I want to
Probably,
do.
probably the only thing I would change is I wouldn't have to get up at 4:45 to go to the gym before work. I might go to the gym a little later. I might do
And
that. I might sleep in till 7 and go at 8.
but we also just, we all have worked towards this as well.
Yes,
Like, it
yes,
didn't just happen. We've
yes.
Right.
tried to really look at our lives and what we
Yeah.
want out of them. So
Hmm.
Yeah.
I think
Hmm.
that's the
Absolutely.
bonus is we're, what is it? You reap what you,
You
Reap what you
reap what you
sow.
sow.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely. So, viewer, if you didn't have to work, what would you be doing? How would you spend your day? Let us know in the comments. Share this with somebody so maybe they start preparing on what they might do if when they don't have to work anymore. Make sure you hit like and subscribe and hit notifications so you know when our next episode will come out. Until next time.
Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you as a regular member of our community.